Welcome, friends. My name is Avinash Gorakshekar, and I welcome all of you again to another interesting episode of Konexio HighFlyers. Friends, in such episodes, we talk to you about emerging companies from emerging sectors. And in this process, we make an effort to talk to the promoters of such companies. And in this process, also, we understand, the company's business model, their growth journey, their future prospects, and which helps us to get a lot of valuable information from the companies. And today, friends, we have got a very interesting company which is going to hit the SME capital market very soon. The company's name is Slone Infosystems Limited, and we have the privilege of having the promoter and the CFO, Mr. Mohit Khanna, with us. Mohit ji, thank you very much for having spared your valuable time with us today. I'm pretty confident that in this small interaction, we'll be able to understand your company's operations in a much better manner.
Definitely.
So, Mohit ji, pehla sawal, which is very elementary and which is very basic to start with. If you could tell us, what is the main business of our company? हमारा company का main business model के बारे में बताइए. और हमने ये business journey कैसे शुरू किया? I mean, if you could tell us your business journey, how did this business start for you? Was it a first generation company or is it come from the second? Is it a second generation effort? तो इसके बारे में जरा बताइए and then we can start.
So this company started in the year 1999. The company's name, it was a proprietor company known as Sam Computers, and uh, and we are into this business since last more than 25 years in this industry. So in the year 2019, I entered this company, and we started moving into other ventures such as renting of laptops and other IT equipment. And then in 2022, Sam Computers has been taken over by Slone Infosystems, so that converts the company to a private limited. And we started, like, when I entered the company in the year 2019 after completing my MBA in the finance sector. We also entered into new ventures such as renting. Then we were also into installation of servers and other IT equipments. So this leads to increase of our PAT margins and contribute more to the profitability of the company.
Okay. So, just to understand, Mohit ji, this is a family-owned business. यानी ये आपकी पूरी family manage करता है?
Yes.
Okay, fine. And you basically manage what vertical, Mohit ji, if you could tell us? I mean, what function in the
So
company?
So basically, sir, being the promoter and the CFO of the company, I handle the finance, and also I look into the new orders. We do we sites and quotations. We do meeting with the clients, one-to-one introductions.
Okay. Yeah, ठीक है.
So
I think understood.
maintaining relations is more important.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, networking तो बहुत important है, relationship
Yes,
building. So,
yes.
Mohit ji, second question is now you mentioned about IT products. I mean, tell us one thing that what are the main products which the company rents out to customers apart from IT products and services, servers. Is this business largely focused on IT products and services or IT के बाहर भी हम कुछ और products भी supply करते हैं rent के point of view से या उसको installation के point of view से which are the industry verticals we cater to like?
So we cater to all industries. Like, we are open to cater to all industries. Like, we mainly cater to IT industries. Our major clients are from the IT industry. Then some of them are from the VFX companies. Then we also supply to NBFCs. Then we
Okay,
have clients who are into the artificial intelligence, as it's a booming market.
okay.
Yep.
So basically, IT is the main bread and butter, you can say, of our company as of now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mohit, now, if you could tell us, some brief idea about which are the kind of customers, within the IT segment, there are many large, medium-sized companies. So, ऐसा कोई marquee customer है जो, which you can share with us. What are the, overall size of your customer base? And secondly, sir, कोई customer का नाम आप अगर बता दो, that will really be helpful.
So we have, like, as I told you, we have customers all around, and we are also we mainly cater into the IT industry. So a major client, you can say, is we also, like, Rox High Tech is a client.
Okay,
Then also Silicon Dental Solutions is also one of our clients.
okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else from the listed space, Mohit जी, कोई listed space में कोई हमारा client है?
So Silicon Dental Solutions is a listed company. Rox High Tech is a listed company.
Okay, okay. Silicon Rental is a listed company, basically.
Yes, even Rock Tech.
Okay, understood. अच्छा, नाउ टेल मी वन थिंग सर, ये हमारे बिजनेस में जब हम किसी आईटी प्रोडक्ट को रेंट आउट करते हैं, जैसे सर्वर हो गया, लैपटॉप हो गया, सीसीटीवी कैमरा हो गया, जो भी रिलेटेड टू आईटी प्रोडक्ट होगा, इसका प्राइसिंग हम किस प्रकार से फाइनल करते हैं? यानी डिपेंडिंग ऑन द ड्यूरेशन, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द नंबर ऑफ काइंड ऑफ व्हाट इज द साइज ऑफ द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, किसी को 100 लैपटॉप चाहिए या 500 लैपटॉप चाहिए, तो हाउ इज द प्राइसिंग डिसाइडेड? इज इट अ kind of a dynamic pricing, or is it based on customer to customer, based on your relationship with the client? इसके बारे में
So it,
बताइए.
so it actually depends from customer to customer and the relations that we have with the customers. The duration, as you mentioned, the duration is a very important aspect for that. If the customer is taking for a longer duration, the price reduces automatically. And if a customer is taking like just like he has some contract or he has some particular thing that he's taking it for, so the pricing depends on that. And we being privileged partners of HP, Dell, Lenovo, Acer, and Asus, so we get a better pricing from the market as well.
Okay, okay, no, understood.
We
uh,
always buy it in bulk.
okay, no, understood. I think that will help you to get better prices, which you rightly mentioned.
Yep.
You buying bulk, so obviously आपको pricing अच्छा मिलता है. Tell me
Yes.
one thing. In fact, Mohit ji, what is the level of competitive intensity in our market? Because we operate in a market where, actually you have a good relationship with the client. आप rent, IT products और servers हो, laptops आप service करते हो. But competitive
Hmm.
intensity के बारे में बताइए. Are there many players in the market, और basically हर एक के लिए जगह है, बाजार काफी बड़ा है. I mean, I want to understand what is the addressable opportunity for us to grow in the next, say, 3 to 5 years.
So
Hopefully,
definitely, as you mentioned, it's a big market, and in being in this market, that's why we ventured into renting business and installations. So because there are too many players in the selling business, and this rental business is actually very undiscovered market yet. It's actually a booming space, like not many people know about it. Like when I had met personally many people during the BNIs and all, we told them that we are into computer renting, so they were like okay, even you get computers and rent as well. So they were quite shocked hearing this. It's a very
okay.
undiscovered space actually.
ओके, नो, अंडरस्टूड. आई
And
थिंक
but it's a very vast market.
अपॉर्चुनिटी तो बहुत बड़ी है, जैसे आपने बोला.
Yes.
टेल मी वन थिंग, सिंस यू हैंडल द सीएफ, द फाइनेंस साइड आल्सो, इन दिस बिजनेस, हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इज द एज ऑफ द इन्वेंट्री? क्योंकि इन्वेंट्री जितनी पुरानी होती है, उतना आपका ऑब्वियसली मार्जिन तो अच्छा बनता होगा, बिकॉज एक बार तो लैपटॉप का खर्चा निकला, या मान लीजिए सर्वर का खर्चा निकला जो आप रेंट करते हो, तो टिपिकली इफ यू आस्क आवर कंपनीज इन्वेंट्री, हाउ ओल्ड और फ्रेश इज आवर प्रोडक्ट्स? लाइक, आर वी हैविंग a decent range of old as well as new inventory in our system?
So it's all mixed. The life of a laptop varies from around 5 years to 6 years, and obviously, if it's a new product, so you have a warranty from the company also. That's only for 1 year. That's limited to 1 year, and that's a limited warranty. They don't cover all the parts.
Okay, understood.
Yes.
Basically, at least I was getting a feeling, I mean, please correct me, that, if your inventory is largely old, then obviously that helps you to get a better
Yes.
kind of,
Yes.
profit margin. क्योंकि ये धंधे में सिंपल है, अगर मेरा पूरा, एसेट डेप्रिशिएटेड हो गया है, और उसके बाद उसको मैं, रेंट पे देता हूँ, तो मेरे को एक्चुअली क्या है, वो मेरा पूरा खर्चा तो ऑलरेडी निकल गया है. तो आई वाज जस्ट वांटिंग टू से दैट टिपिकली, दिस इज द basic business model of our company. The more the inventory is basically used and it gets older, I
Yes.
mean, your margins obviously will get better, right?
Absolutely right.
Okay. Now tell me one thing, Mohit ji, we have been in this business for a very long time. आपने बोला 25 साल से आप ये बिजनेस में हो, आपने भी बिजनेस में शुरुआत की. तो tell me one
So it
thing,
was.
differentiation हम clients के साथ कैसे करते हैं? Like, assuming you go to a customer, and there are some other companies also in this industry, then what are the key differentiating factors which you present to your customer? In what way are we different in terms of quality, in terms of service, in terms of execution? दो तीन qualitative points हमारे viewers के लिए जरा बताइए.
So as I mentioned that this company is a 25-year-old company. It was being started by my dad, who's also a promoter in the company in the year 1999. I joined the business in 2019. So all the relations and all in this industry, they're quite old and they are familiar with us. That we are present in the market. They know our presence. They know the type of service we give them in the market, and they know that, ठीक है, when and they know that we get better pricings. and because
Right.
we
So
are a old partner with HP, Dell, and all the other recognized brands, so they give us the best pricing from the market because they know that we buy in bulk.
मोहित जी मेरे को बताइए इन व्हाट वे इज सिलिकॉन रेंटल एसोसिएटेड विथ यू, यानी आपने बोला आपका कस्टमर है तो ये भी
Hmm.
आपसे लैपटॉप्स लेता है? आई मीन दे आल्सो टेक
Yes,
लैपटॉप्स फ्रॉम यू और अदर आईटी
yes,
प्रोडक्ट्स, तो
yes. They
बेसिकली
purchase from us.
इट इज लाइक अ B2B बिजनेस ओनली कि भाई वो कंपनी को आप देते हो और दे देन डायरेक्टली और इनडायरेक्टली देन गिव इट टू द अदर
Yes,
कस्टमर्स.
yes.
ओके.
It's a B2B only. Yeah.
Okay. Achha, now tell me on the financial side, I was seeing a very strong improvement for your FY23 numbers. In fact,
Hmm.
75 लाख का प्रॉफिट आपने कमाया जो पिछले साल में मुश्किल से करीबन it was sorry, the profit was 2.85 crores in the first 9
Hmm.
months. And last year
Hmm.
it was 75 lakhs from 38 lakhs. Now what was
Hmm.
in the main reason for this improvement? क्योंकि सर ऑलमोस्ट प्रॉफिट आपका डबल हो चुका है, 9 months में भी नंबर्स काफी अच्छे आ गए हैं, तो इसका मेन रीजन क्या है? व्हाट इज द की रीजन यू थिंक दिस इंप्रूवमेंट हैज कम?
So this is mainly because we shifted our business from more into the selling to services, installation, and renting segment, which was in
Okay.
FY 2022-23. Our trading revenue was 2659.04, which was basically very less margin in FY 24. 9 months. We
Okay.
shifted more
Okay.
into IT installations as well. So that's basically very high margin business.
Okay. So basically, you mean that last year a large percentage of the business came purely from trading, and now the focus has gone into renting. So basically, that
Yep.
is why the margin has changed. Because I was seeing your EBITDA margin. मैं आपका
Yes.
मार्जिन देख रहा था, पिछले साल सर 4% था और 9 महीने
Hmm.
में आपका 13% हो गया है.
Yes.
ड्रामेटिक इम्प्रूवमेंट. तो योर पॉइंट इज वेरी
Definitely.
वेल टेकन.
So we ventured out into new segment. So obviously it is a high margin business.
या. एंड अनदर थिंग आई वांटेड टू अंडरस्टैंड नाउ मोहित जी, अभी तो 13% आया है, बट जैसे जैसे सर्विस रेंटल का इनकम और बढ़ेगा, बिकॉज ऑफ योर रेंटिंग
Hmm.
एक्टिविटी, कैन वी एक्सपेक्ट
Hmm.
दिस 13% गेट बेटर विदाउट पुटिंग अ नंबर? अगर आप आउटलुक शेयर करें.
Definitely, sir. The EBITDA margin will be getting better in the next 2 to 3 years. We currently have many orders in the pipeline as we have provided the LOIs as well.
ओके.
Yep.
और
And we need to execute some orders before June 2024 as well.
and normally, what is the time taken? Let's say a big corporate customer comes and says, "I want 500 laptops." So
Hmm.
आपके इन्वेंटरी में ये लैपटॉप्स होते हैं या कितने टाइम में आप इसको एग्जीक्यूट करते हो? लाइक मान के चलिए आज आपको ऑर्डर मिल गया और
Hmm.
द क्लाइंट वांट्स टू गेट एग्जीक्यूटेड इन द नेक्स्ट say 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Now
Hmm.
with this speed and execution, is it possible so that you don't lose the customer also and your cash flows also start coming back to you?
Yes, sir. So we have a stock, we have a proper stock maintenance, we have proper go down. So our engineers are always ready with all the stocks and everything. We have executed like 100, 200, 500 laptops within a week as well.
Okay, I think very nice to hear. Okay, now coming on the working capital side, Mohit, tell me normally what is our working capital cycle, right? From the time we get the order from the customer हमको पेमेंट देता है, उसमें आपने बोला अभी हम इन्वेंटरी गोडाउन में भी कुछ इन्वेंटरी
Hmm.
स्टोर करते हैं, तो मोटा मोटी
Hmm.
हमारा वर्किंग कैपिटल साइकिल ऑन एन एवरेज कितना लंबा होता
So the working capital cycle basically depends, like as you know, like we need to keep investing in this business because as you know it's a renting business.
है? बट
So
टिपिकली हाउ
it
मच इज इट?
depends.
90 डेज, इट इज 100 डेज, 150 डेज? नॉर्मली साइकिल कितना लंबा होता है वो मुझे आपसे पूछना है.
So it's around 60 days, two
अच्छा,
months.
60 डेज में होता है. ओके.
Yes.
Right. Acha, one more thing which I was observing from your prospectus, which I think you must be also be
Hmm.
aware, is last
Hmm.
year I think we saw some inflow of equity issued, roughly 6.92 crores. If you
Yes.
could tell us what is this amount? I mean, ये पैसा क्या pre IPO money है या किस ये कौन सा पैसा है? Before the public issue, this money has already come in your cash flow.
So this is basically where promoters have only infused funds. As you know, the renting business demand was more, and after COVID, it has increased drastically. So we
Okay.
had to infuse funds for capex and other reasons.
Okay. But this was done at what valuation, मोहित जी? अभी मेरे ख्याल से आपने 6.92 crores का ये पार पे लाया था या कोई प्रीमियम दिया था आपने?
It was at par, na sir?
ओके. ओके. ठीक. अच्छा, दूसरी बात मेरे को बताइए कि सर नॉर्मली हमारे धंधे में is there any possibility of any bad debts, or customers don't pay on time? How do you ensure that the money is collected every month properly from the customer?
So we have a contract signed with the customers. So that's basically ensures us like it's a lock-in. You can say it's a lock-in with the customers.
Okay.
So what we do, there is more 99.99%. You can say 100% only till now. There is no debt. Bad
Okay,
debts,
but
nothing.
typically do you take any post dated checks from the customer? क्योंकि देखिए क्या होता है कि sometimes because of some delay or something the customer may not pay on time. But do you have a system of taking post dated checks so that your cash flows are not impacted?
No, nothing like that.
So it is
So see,
purely
because
based
these
on
all are
relationship.
reference customers.
अच्छा, तो purely
Yes, these
relationship
all are
और
reference
trust के ऊपर ही वो
customers.
धंधा चलता है. Okay.
Yes.
अच्छा,
So
now
as I
tell
told
me
you,
one thing. Yeah. Now tell me one
hmm,
thing, sir. इसमें COVID के बाद, I think markets have taken off very well. IT sector is also doing well. Touch wood,
yes,
everything looks very promising. So अगले 3-4 साल में, sir, now from the current levels of say 30-34 crores, already
hmm.
9 months में तो अच्छा performance आपका है. Now without again putting a number, if you could share with us the outlook, like the industry is growing rapidly. So how and what are the kind of strategies which our company has planned? Do we plan to go pan India, या हमारा फोकस ज्यादातर वेस्टर्न या सदर्न या नॉर्दर्न साइड पे ही रहेगा? पहले तो बताइए सर, पूरा इंडिया को हम कवर करते हैं या आर वी स्ट्रांग ओनली इन वेस्टर्न और सेंट्रल इंडिया पॉकेट्स?
So we mainly focus on Maharashtra, but yes, definitely we plan to be present in Pan India as well. As I
Okay.
told you, we have given some LOIs as well, and there are, I should tell you or no, I don't know. There are around 5,000 laptops orders in pipeline that I need to execute before June 2024.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
understood. I think
So
no need to share, share with us any confidential information. We just wanted a
yeah.
broader view that how is the business shaping up, and I think you answered that very well.
So then we
Uh,
are also venturing into the government business. We have
yeah.
registered ourselves into the government GEM portal.
Okay.
So from them, for there also we have started. We have a team who are filling tenders and everything. So we are
Okay.
trying to make a presence there as well.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
Might be
Okay.
we
Now the
get some orders in the near future.
Yeah. So I think government business be potential, but I agree with you.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Mohit, tell me, most important question is like on the forthcoming public issue. You could share with us, what is the size of the issue, when is the issue expected, and what are the funds, for what purpose the funds are being raised. If you could please share your thoughts.
So the issue size is 11.06 CR. Okay,
Okay.
and we have an internal timeline that we have discussed amongst ourselves, but it's a confidential information that we would not like to share it now till it's not official. And
Okay.
these funds will be mainly used for capex. Second, the
Okay.
company has a bank loan. Yes, secondly the company has a bank loan of 3.92 cr. So as we raise money from public, we will be closing that bank loan. That will help the company to save interest, and that will also
Okay.
help to increase the profitability of the company.
Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, you require money for capex, and you're not looking for working capital. Working capital आपका adequate है आपके हिसाब से.
So working capital as well as capex is capex also, no? Because as I told you, it's a renting business. We need to keep investing every time.
Okay. तो बेसिकली कॉम्बिनेशन है, बेसिकली कैपेक्स और
Yes.
वर्किंग कैपिटल का, और आपका ये
Yes.
डेट रिपेमेंट. ठीक है.
Yes.
Okay, now last question, Mohit ji, without wasting your time, I mean, if you could tell us, sir, what is the main risk in our business? हमारे धंधे में इतने साल से आप धंधा कर रहे हो, बहुत अच्छी तरह से मैनेज कर रहे हो. कोविड को छोड़ने के बजाय, कोविड तो सबके लिए खराब टाइम था, but otherwise, what is the normal, kind of risk in our business? How do you stay afloat and you stay profitable for a very long period? What are the key variables in our business?
Sir, but for others, COVID was bad, but for us, it was a booming period. Sir, it was like because everyone started working from home and no one knew the concept of working from what is work from home. So every company wanted laptops, desktops, and everything at the employees' home. They wanted to start working from home. And yet, if you see, some companies are yet using that policy to work from home. So we provided them laptops that time as well during COVID.
Okay.
And like if you see the risk factors, the only risk factor in our business is the rapid change of technology. So that's why we sign long term contracts with our clients.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, you mean technology is the only risk, major
Yes,
risk in our business. That is the only
yes,
way you can. Otherwise, this business is fairly stable and steady in growth. इसमें कोई
yes.
problem नहीं है. ठीक है.
Nothing as such.
I think nice talking to you, Mohit ji. I think accept my
Same here.
best wishes for you, your entire management team, and best wishes for your forthcoming IPO also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.